For the millions of Americans looking for a new job, or maybe a better one, the success of the search might come down to skills, and the right kind. A new study finds today's employers consider most candidates unqualified. Sharing solutions to close the gap, Alexandra Levitt. Good morning, Alexandra. Nice to see you.
Good morning, Mary. Nice to see you.
Well, let's start with the key findings of this study. What can you share?
Sure. Well, the Job Preparedness Indicator, first of all, was a national survey that was conducted on behalf of the Career Advisory Board established by DeVry University, and of which I'm a founding member. And one of the key findings that I find absolutely astounding is that only 14% of hiring managers feel that the job candidates out there today have the right skills to succeed in open positions. And you compare that to the statistic that 72% of job seekers feel confident about communicating their skills in a job interview. So there are obviously some big disconnects here, and I think despite the fact that the market we are saying is really poor and unemployment is really high, there are millions of positions that are going unfilled.
All right, so what can people do now to try to start closing that gap?
Sure. Well, the first thing you want to do is understand the skills that are most highly valued by employers. And by taking a look at the Job Preparedness Indicator, you can do that. Across the board, we notice things like strategic perspective and global outlook, or the ability to understand how things are done in different cultures. It also varies a little bit by level. If you're at the entry level, for example, things like knowing how to manage your time and take initiative and be self-motivated, those are emphasized. At the mid-level, it's things like problem solving and communication. And at the senior level, that's where you see things like strategic perspective and global outlook coming more into play.
So is that something you can start to identify if you're looking at job descriptions or just doing research on that employer before an interview? I mean, is there anything you can do that soon before an interview, or do you have to start working and then work for a while towards a degree to close the gap?
No, Mary, I think you're absolutely right on there. I think that's what people are not doing, and that's why employers aren't seeing that they have these skills. You need to do your homework on both the organization and the open position in question, pick out the key words, and focus your marketing materials, so your resume and your cover letter, and also your interview approach around quantifiable ways that you have achieved success in those different skill areas. It's really, really important to be able to show an employer in an interview how you can hit the ground running, how you've already used that skill set to the benefit of other organizations you've worked for.
And then some people will say, well, wait a minute, I can't find a job where I can develop that skill set. What do you do then? It's sort of like a cyclical problem.
Sure. Well, the great thing is that there are many ways you can enhance your skill set without necessarily overhauling your life or going unemployed for a long period of time. I mean, you can take a job just to pay the bills, and while you're doing that, do a volunteer position, do an internship, join an industry association where you can make contacts and learn what skills are emphasized. You can take continuing education courses. You can get a mentor. There are so many things that you can do on a daily basis to increase your skill set over time that don't require this total overhaul.
Well, it seems a little bit overwhelming, but as I'm listening to you, I feel like it's almost a good news scenario where the jobs exist. You've just got to figure out how to get them.
Mary, I think you're absolutely right. I think this is a positive message. All we have to do is a little bit of tweaking in our approach, and we can really, really be successful and capture this completely untapped market that's out there that no one knows how to reach. Now we're telling them how to reach it.
All right, you've talked about a lot of stuff, Alexandra. Where can we go online to learn more?
Sure. Well, for more information on the Job Preparedness Indicator or advice on advancing your own skill set, please visit us at www.careeradvisoryboard.com. This is a great organization for helping all job seekers advance.
Thank you very much for your time today. Very timely topic indeed.
Thanks, Mary.
All right, Mike, we'll send it over to you now.
Okay, thank you, Mary. Today on Facebook, what is your favorite Halloween candy? The pumpkin-shaped chocolate and peanut butter cups, maybe snack-sized Snickers, maybe those little Kit Kats, or maybe the classic candy corn. That's what I like. To join Search Morning Blend Omaha and like us if you don't already.